If you've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, what can you do about it? Well, your doctor will tell you several things. One is you're going to have to get onto a medication like metformin that is supposed to treat your type 2 diabetes symptoms. However, the side effects of metformin are actually sometimes quite worse than the illness itself. So what other things do you have? What other options do you have? Well, the number one thing is watching what you're eating. There's a simple way of doing it. One of the ways that you can do it is by the order of what you eat. Yeah, that's simple. If you switch around what you're doing as far as the order of what you're eating, that can help to balance your glucose, your blood glucose levels. So for example, if you wake up in the morning and you say, hey, I need to get some fiber, so I'm going to have a big bowl of oatmeal or some kind of a cereal. So guess what? That is going to spike your blood glucose levels and make your type 2 diabetes symptoms worse. If you don't already have it and you're pre-diabetic, then that could tip you over the edge. Now, if instead you want to have something like a protein, start your meal with a protein and fiber. So a perfect way is if you're not vegetarian, then you can have eggs. Boil an egg, poach an egg, have a couple of eggs, and then fill it out with some egg whites because you want to increase your protein so that you'll feel satisfied for longer in the day. Have then some protein and some fiber. So nuts, mixed nuts, as long as they're raw and they're not salted or dry roasted, you want the oils that come from those nuts. So you're going to eat nuts for your fiber. You can have an apple or some other kind of low sugar fruit like berries. Berries are excellent to help manage your blood sugar without spiking it. And it also gives you some amazingly powerful antioxidants. Now, the other thing you want to get into you is some kind of a carb, because the thing about carbohydrates is that they have a satiation factor to them, meaning that you do feel fuller. However, if you're only eating carbs, you're going to feel hungry sooner and you're going to have a bit of a mood issue, become a little bit irritated if your blood sugar is spiking and then dropping. Gluten-free bread is something that I recommend to people because it's easier on the gut. The order that you eat is going to make a big difference. Eat your way to health. Another thing that I would recommend is Glucoblock. Is really good to help balance your blood glucose and to keep you out of that realm of type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes. Check the description box for that.